Hello, everyone. Let's talk about the art of being an atmosphere changer. I went to a conference one time and they asked, what is something that you would say to describe the essence of who you are? And with bold confidence, I stood up and said to a room full of women and a few men that I see myself as an atmosphere changer because I know that the atmosphere changes when I walk into it. And to be clear, that's not something I say out of arrogance. I say that because I truly believe that I walk in a spirit and in a confidence and with a tone that can change the atmosphere for the better. Maybe you want to learn how to do that too. I know you might be shy, you might be kind of insecure, you might be a little bit timid. I'm going to give you some pointers on how to change all of that and be an atmosphere changer. Number one, learn to never meet a stranger. When I go to a networking event, for example, that's exactly what I'm there to do. I walk up, I introduce myself, I find out a little bit about that person. And all you need is that one common thread to get the conversation going. Maybe you both are parents. Maybe you work in the same career field. Maybe you've traveled to the same place as the other person. So walk in there, strike up the conversation, and keep it going on that common thread. Something else is I'm not intimidated by being in an atmosphere where a lot of people are not like myself. By that it means, I've been in many situations where I'm the only African American. So what? We're all human. Cut us, we're all going to bleed red blood. I've been in situations where everybody in the room was rich. Okay, I may not be rich financially yet, because I know I'm going to get there, but I'm rich in spirit. So it doesn't matter if your socioeconomic situation or your career field is different. Walk in there and take charge. The third thing is I make sure that I come in with a smile. You have to be inviting. I can even sit in the midst of a tense situation and the atmosphere will lighten a little bit just because of the spirit that I brought in. So know yourself. Make sure you're the one that can come in and break the ice, or you can cut through the tension that may be in the room. By pure nature of who you are, you can totally change the tone. And know that. Own that. Wear that. Put your best foot forward, sit up straight, stick your chest out, not in an unseemly way, of course, but, shoulder back. Don't slouch over. And I just have no doubt that when I walk into the room, because of who I am and the positive spirit that's within me, that it oozes out. You should have people feel just a little bit more comfortable just because they came into your presence. And I believe that I am that person. And that is a gift. Show yourself friendly. I'm friendly. I'm inviting. I can make people feel comfortable. I can strike up a conversation about pretty much anything. Be that atmosphere changer. Raise the bar when you come into the room. I can make people laugh. You want to have that discernment. I know you may have heard of spiritual discernment. Spiritual discernment, it even in regular, everyday situations. Be emotionally intelligent, which means you're aware of what's going on. Take note of the vibe of the different people in the room. And as you clue into that and you're kind of listening in, you kind of know which way to navigate. I can be in the midst of a boardroom discussion, a debate that's pretty thick, and know just where to throw in that lighthearted comment. So be that atmosphere changers. Be that atmosphere changer. Walk into a room and watch it transform because you're in that. Every conversation you have with a person should leave a lasting impact on them. They should be better and uplifted just because they spoke to you. So remember, when you hear me say that, it's not a thing of arrogance. It's just knowing who I am, whose I am, and being comfortable in my own skin. So we're going to go through those things again. How to walk and be an atmosphere changer. Walk in with confidence. Strike up that conversation and find that common thread and continue the conversation. So let me clarify that. Strike up a conversation and having a common thread to work with is the first thing. The second thing I shared is to come in with a smile and be inviting. Invite people to come into the situation. The third thing is hold your own regardless of the atmosphere. It doesn't matter if people are from different walks of life, different races. Hold your own and step into that room and own it. If you follow those things, you can do that. You will be that person who changes the atmosphere just because you walked in the door. And everyone else will know that as well. Until we meet again, this is me, Wawana Montgomery, WMB, encouraging you to change the atmosphere everywhere you go. That's all I have this time.